someone on a movie or at a wedding who just mesmerized you by the way they could dance, you might be thinking, I can't dance, I have two left feet. Or what if people stare at me? Yes, that will happen. It always happens. People stare at you while you dance. Um, but you have to remember that we all started at the same place. We were all beginners. Um, we all went from beginners to the next step to the next step. Um, and also these days, really, people are only looking at their phones, so really no one is staring at you, just their phones. Um, I am not the greatest dancer, nor do I have decades of experience, but I fell in love with the Latin movement and dance about 7 years ago. And since then, I have taken numerous workshops and lessons and spent hundreds of hours practicing my dance so I could get better and better and feel more comfortable out on the dance floor. So I do feel somewhat qualified to talk to you about just the basics of Latin dancing, especially salsa, bachata, and merengue, which I will explain later. Dance can be a scary word, but it can also be emotionally, physically, and mentally important for your body. Today, I will give you a brief history of salsa, bachata, and merengue, explain a few health benefits, and give you a few local studio options where you can find lessons and teachers, especially for beginners. Latin dance, especially salsa, bachata, and merengue. There are a few other ones, but those are the three that I'm focusing. Might be the most romantic, attractive style of dance, requiring a connection with your partner that's crucial and exhilarating. I love it. What is salsa? Is it a recipe, a sauce, a dance? All of those? Salsa originated in Cuba and Puerto Rico and later became popular in New York in the 1970s. It soon became a dance of passion, emotion, saucy movements, and a fierce attitude. While there are many different styles of salsa, we primarily move in a forward and backward slot, you can call it. And by we, I mean here in the Pacific Northwest. And we start on beat 2 of the music. As opposed to New York, their style, they start on beat 1, mainly with the same forward and backward movement, side to side, but their difference is they start on 1 and we start on 2. It's not a huge difference, but it could stumble a few people if you're not used to it. Bachata is traditionally danced in a close embrace. Kind of think of like hugging your partner, kind of, with your knees interlocked with your partners. It originated in the Dominican Republic, and since then it always has a little Dominican flavor thrown in there, especially if you get to dance with someone who's from Dominican Republic. It was revolutionized by Romeo Santos, a very popular singer in the Latin community. Some people might know who he is, but he just really paved a way nowadays for bachata. Merengue is the national dance of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. By the 19th century, it was the most commonly danced style in clubs, bars, and restaurants. It has a very swift movement of your feet. You're pretty much just stepping in place while also shaking your hips and your shoulders and just really moving to the music. It can be danced in a very tight spot. So if the floor is really packed, it's the perfect style to dance because you don't need a lot of room. You could even turn and you could like stay in like a 1 foot bubble type of thing. It brings me to my second point, which is the health benefits of dance. According to the National Library of Medicine, dance has been used as a way to treat Parkinson's disease. Since Parkinson's impairs balance and walking, incorporating dance into a routine gives the person exercise in a very fun and engaging way without them actually knowing. But since it impairs, their balance, it is just, I think, more important to give them an exercise routine that they don't actually realize that they're exercising, but they are. And it gets them up and moving and out and about, meeting new people. if they like, while also listening to the music can help with them picking up external cues, which is also very important. Since dancing involves movement, balance, memorizing steps, and constant brain activity, it has been continually researched as to how it affects dementia and Alzheimer's patients. Many nursing homes these days actually include in their daily routine a dance for all of the elderly in the nursing home as a way to get them up and moving in a fun and engaging way. Finally, I want to leave you with a few local dance studios that are perfect for beginners or even experienced dancers. Either way. I started dancing at a studio located in downtown Coeur d'Alene called Dance Tales. It's actually where I took lessons when I first went to college a few years ago, and I try to go back every once in a while. I don't make it there every week, but they do hold a very open and welcoming Tuesday night dance that I went to when I first started dancing, and that's where I met so many of my friends. The studio has a very warm and welcoming atmosphere and is perfect for beginners to just go take a lesson. The teacher is Cheryl, and she will welcome you with open arms. I guarantee it. The second place is located in Spokane. I travel to Spokane almost every weekend for their Latin dancing at a small, somewhat hidden studio called Satori. There you will find that after a while you will have many friends who turn into family even, and everyone's very eager to dance with you. I guarantee it. But I must warn you, if you go, you will probably be hooked and can't ever stop going. The third studio is called Follow My Lead Dance Studio. I personally have never been there, but I have a lot of friends who have taken lessons with Crystal, the teacher. I just haven't ever made it there, but she is great, I hear, and really focuses on the technique and teaching you how to lead and follow versus like having you memorize step after step after step. So if you prefer that style, I would recommend her versus like, oh, I'm only going there for the steps. And if you are, then I would recommend Dance Tales in downtown Coeur d'Alene. Follow My Lead is located in Riverstone, Coeur d'Alene. As I leave you with these points to think about, I hope I didn't scare you from trying to go out and take a dance lesson. I can only give you a brief background on salsa, bachata, and merengue. There's so much more to learn. I'm always learning. And I only mentioned just a few of the health benefits. There are so many more health benefits that I can't even go into. It's amazing. It truly is a great hobby to get into, in my opinion. And who knows? One of you might be an amazing dancer and you just don't know it. But if you are, I want to dance with you.